In our last episode of Sailing Nervous, we showed how we were kind of waiting for the Socastee Swing Bridge to open up.
Hey, Aim, how you doing?
And for hurricane season to finally be over. Hey everybody, how you doing? Well, we're really excited because the waiting is over finally. And now it's time to get the boat ready. We've been here for so long that there's even cobwebs, spider webs that we got to clear out. And of course, just the normal things we got to do to get the boat ready to go up and out. So thanks for watching, and I'm excited because I don't like to wait. And now waiting's over. Well, it's the middle of October, and since our goal is to head south, we have to first find a place to haul the boat out so I can do the bottom paint myself. And so I'm going to drive down to see if they're ready to take the boat. Because of Hurricane Michael, as you can see, there's still debris waiting to be picked up on the side of the road. For those of you who didn't know, this is called a travel lift, and this is what lifts a sailboat or any boat up out of the water. So I go into the main office here to see what their schedule is because we really want to get this done. Here's Karen, the owner, telling us that when that island packet is moved into the water, that's our spot.
All right, so that's one spot. And so we can just reserve it basically to how long you think it'll be till?
They're doing owner's work. I'm thinking it's going to be going in within the next couple of days.
Awesome. That's great. That's really good news for us.
Yeah.
All right, that's terrific.
Great. 2 days we're going to move the boat. Time to get the boat ready so we can head out. We got to deal with the dinghy, blow it back up, and let's see, do I want to tow it or do I want to just store it on top? I think we're going to store it on top. So we just open it up, and then we got to bring the pump to it, but the cord is not long enough. So I guess we got to bring the dinghy closer to where the cord can reach. We tried that, and that actually wasn't long enough.
Yeah, and once it starts blowing, it'll pop itself out of the way. That's the only problem. Yeah. I think this is not reasonable. I can start it and then it's going to get big and then push this out of the way. It won't be able to stay on it.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't think it's worth fussing one more minute on it.
We figured, hey, there's electricity at the pedestal.
Yeah, okay. There's no regular
plug?
No.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
to my surprise, there is no electrical. That's not really typical for these pedestals. Usually there's also regular plug-in that you can plug in whatever you need to plug. So we'll just bring this back and find another extension cord. Remember when I said in a previous episode a long time ago that you didn't need to be like in perfect shape to do sailboating, liveaboard, and cruising? Actually, I was wrong. You do have to be in good shape. You need a good core strength. You need flexibility. And so we've been working out. Yeah, I know, she works out harder than I do. But after all, she is 10 years younger than I am.
is also different down here in North Carolina, and maybe some of you can relate to it. Anyway, I basically grew up in a suburb of Philadelphia. I was born in New York City, and I was really kind of surprised when there was one spot left at Deaton's, and I said, you know, I want to reserve it. Do you want to deposit? Because we're definitely coming. And she was like, no, that's not required, you know. And I said, well, what if, you know, you lease it to somebody else in the meantime? She's like, no, we won't do that, you know. We'll save it for you. I thought, that's great. I mean, I guess some people are used to that, but where I come from, it's all like, yeah, give me a deposit right now, otherwise forget about it. We're not going to hold it for you. Excuse me, I'm here coming at a crossroad. This is me filming with my GoPro. I know Amy won't like this, but it's safe. I'm at a stop sign. It's no problem, okay? It's not like I'm going down the road. All right, anyway, back to Deaton and the gentleman's agreement. It was kind of neat for them to just say, we're going to save it for you. You don't need to do anything. So that's pretty unusual. Is that common where you are? Those of you that are viewers, do you find that, you know, there's a lot more of that kind of personal handshake, or are you in a part of the world where it's like, if you don't sign on the dotted line and give them a deposit, you know, that's what's going to confirm what you're doing? So just curious about that. Oriental North Carolina, it's really nice place. People have been really nice, and we're not in Kansas anymore. This isn't Manhattan. It's not even like mainline suburban Philadelphia either, for sure. I'm heading here now to see if the boat has been put back in the water, and if so, we got to get this boat over like tomorrow, like right away. Back to Deaton's to check out and see if that slot is open.
Wow, it's a week later, that boat is still there.
This is the beautiful island packet I was telling you about that the owner here at Deaton's, Karen, said when this boat goes in the water, then this is the spot. This is the only spot left where they can put our yabium so I can do the bottom paint. So it's still here. That tells me that I don't need to, like, right away bring it over. So I guess I'll just check it day by day and see when this is back in the water. Then I can get in here and do our boat. By the way, island packets are really beautiful. I like them. They may not be the fastest sailing craft to win races, but for Liveaboard, I would love an island packet 38 or a center cockpit island packet 50.
The keel certainly is neat. Look how shallow it is. It's like 3 feet, which is great for going into shallow areas in the ICW or in the Bahamas. Look at all these nice zincs built into the hull that you can exchange as they weigh out, and even these zincs here. And what's also nice, you don't have to worry about any crab pots fouling your propeller because there is a strip of metal there between the keel and the rudder. See that? That's really nice. It protects the propeller, especially when you're down the ICW and you see all these crab pots all over the place. You can get fouled up in your anchor with a crab pot, and your propeller starts not operating, and then you got to dive underneath to cut it loose. Can be kind of an issue, especially if you're like in deeper water and it's cold. However, those of you who are sailors and sail out in the blue water, is there a benefit to having a deeper, longer keel?
So I guess I don't need to rush and bring the boat over because the spot is not ready for us yet. Looks like here are some masts that have been taken off the boat. I would like to do that with our boat. We could look at the wiring in the mast and fix the anchor light and see what the condition is. We've never really examined the condition of the mast and taken it off the boat, but it's kind of an expensive proposition to do so. How you doing? You don't know when they'll be putting the Kestrel back in the water, do you?
No.
Okay. Think it might be like a couple more days, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask why?
Karen said that when this boat goes in the water, then we can bring ours over to take it out.
Absolutely. Okay.
Just trying to schedule a trip south.
Sure, I understand. Yeah, they're either putting us in Monday or Tuesday. I don't know which.
All right, well, thanks. Appreciate that.
Hey, no
that gives us a little more info, you know.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like, who are you? Who are you? Who Who are you?
Wow, that's a really good question. Who are you? Who am I? Wow, I didn't know I was going to have such a philosophical, metaphysical encounter. But that's what I love about sailboaters. They're not like motorboaters that just want to get there fast. To them, the journey is the destination. All right, well, if there's going to be a delay, might as well just kick back and have some fun. I think I'll go pick up a pizza for Amy and I, and have a beer or two, and head back to the boat.
Guys, I'm here at this interesting place to pick up my pizza. Hey, thank you for your service. Appreciate it. We got a lot of military in our family.
It's my pleasure. Am I going to be a famous person
You're
on
gonna be famous.
YouTube? Well, my name's Jeremy Kajerski.
So tell us about what branch were you in?
Army.
Awesome. My dad was 8th Army combat in Korea.
I was Big Red 1, most decorated unit in military history.
Awesome, man. Hey, I'd like to buy you a beer if you want. Good meeting you, man.
Yep, you too.
Take care.
I hope
All
you
right.
Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
And enjoy
Actually,
our little town.
Thanks. She's waiting for the pizza at home, so I gotta get going.
Well, damn it, don't make her wait.
I am really getting hungry, and he said he'd be right back with the pizza. I don't know what's taking him so long to get the pizza.